Welcome everyone. I want to go over my everyday espresso tools. So to start, I'm just going to get some coffee in my portafilter so I can better explain what it is that each tool does and if they're necessary. So the most important tool in my opinion for making good espresso is the grinder itself. Now the espresso grind can be achieved with a hand grinder at a reduced cost, similar quality, or an automatic grinder like the one I have here that's going to come at a premium. The prices range quite widely on the automatic grinders, so you just have to find one that best suits your needs. And the first tool I want to talk about is the dosing funnel. Now you see that I didn't use the dosing funnel because the grinder that I have does a great job of dosing those grounds straight into the portafilter. This one here is the La Marzocco Pico grinder, which has been great so far. If your grinder has trouble dosing it straight into the portafilter, the dosing funnel is always helpful. I use the dosing funnel regardless because as you can see, it's kind of a tower of coffee grounds. So what I'll do is I'll knock it with my hand. Now, of course, you can do that without the dosing funnel, but this makes for a much cleaner process. The next tool I want to talk about is the Weiss Distribution Technique tool, and this one here is from Subminimal. It's pretty neat. This one works using magnets to extend and retract the needles. So what we do is we want to start from the bottom of the puck and work our way up to the top. And what this is going to do is it's going to evenly distribute the coffee throughout and eliminate any clumps and help reduce channeling. I've certainly pulled great espresso shots without using a WDT tool. So is it necessary? In my mind, no. Is it realistic in a commercial setting? Not really. It's sort of an extra step that can be eliminated. But it definitely does help with consistency, and you'll notice if you're using a naked portafilter, which I'm not here, that it will reduce channeling. So one of my favorite tools that I use every day is a wedge distributor. This one is from Normcore, and what this is going to do is level the puck before tamping. This is much more viable in a commercial setting. It's pretty quick. All you do is you're going to want to set it atop the puck. Usually it doesn't make a mess like that. Give it a spin, and now you're ready to tamp. Looks good, huh? And of course, this is not necessary either. So you can go straight from the grinder and then level it out a bit with your hand. And then you can go into tamping. Next up is a tamper. And it is absolutely necessary. You really want to get the grounds settled, nice, and compressed. So when the puck does get hit with that pressurized water, it's not just going to fall apart. So here you can see we have a fairly level and conformed puck to work with. This is just a basic stand. It helps me hold all the tools, and it's nice to have somewhere to do your tamping. Additionally, a tool I use every day is a scale. Now, this is important and necessary in my mind because you want to know what your output is. In this example, I am using a 17-gram basket, so I'm going to be looking for anywhere from 34 to 38 grams out. And the only way to know what your output is by using a scale. So this Akaya Lunar, which is 250 USD, is a little overkill for what you really need. So do you need to hit this price point to accomplish a great pull of espresso? Absolutely not. What sets this scale apart is it has flow reading in different modes and the build quality is excellent. But you can use any scale as long as it's accurate to a tenth of a gram. And those are the tools I use every day. I wanted to thank you so much for stopping by and for watching.